Hi everyone, we're back for round 2. That was very fast. For this round we got Victor Kurz on Grixis, Pyro, Master, and Brent Rogers on Humans. Another interesting matchup. Oh, and Mark has gotten his Dominaria bundle. Wow, it actually comes with 10 boosters? That's larger than an old fast pack.
Huh. 10? Really? I was thinking 9. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited already. So you watch this match, and I'll be over here busy. Yeah, I did not know Victor was on. I thought he was going to be on Jeskai Nahiri today.
Really?
That's what he played last week, I believe.
So are there any new humans in Dominaria? I don't think so. Dauntless Bodyguard is a human. Not sure.
Yeah, probably not good enough is my guess. That Wizard is a human that doubles your spells. You know, all the spells you play in Humans.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Shalai could be a card that you play in Humans.
You mean, yeah, you could be.
It's super splashable, and it's on colors.
Yeah. Shauna, also a human.
Yeah, that card is probably not anywhere near good enough, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, I imagine this Grixis deck is packed full of removal, which should be pretty good here in the matchup.
Yeah.
And also, humans not with much removal are going to be difficult to remove Pyromancer, possibly.
Yeah, Reflector Mage is not great. Unlike against like Victor's Grixis Shadow list, where Reflector Mage is a house. Reflector Mage might be slightly worse here, but it is still good against Gurmag Angler.
Victor's hand didn't look great. He's got 2 copies of Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Ew, that's not what you want.
1 to 0 lands. Yeah, I think this one's going to be a mulligan. Mark is opening his first Dominaria pack.
This is the first pack I've opened in a while.
And wow, great.
Isolated Chapel.
Isolated Chapels.
Hell yeah. Mario's trying to steal my Isolated Chapel. Also, these cards feel differently. I was talking to someone about this yesterday.
They changed the cards.
Yeah, they feel sort of like SCG tokens.
A little bit thicker, yeah. So Victor did take a mulligan there. Yeah, his hand not very good. Don't want 2 4-drops and no lands. So Isolated Chapel, pretty good open. Also got Arvak the Cursed as his legend.
Sure. So every pack has a legend, is that right? It's pretty cool.
Pack number 2.
Forebear's Blade is pretty sweet. Slyn Voda the Rising Deep. That card actually seems kind of cool, but not exactly what I wanted to open here.
You got a good uncommon in that pack. But I didn't catch what it was, but it was a good one. So let's see if Victor likes his 6. Looks like he does, and we are off. No turn 1 play from Brent, so that means no Champion of the Parish nor an Ether Vial. Interesting. It's unusual for humans.
Yeah, or Noble Hire, like nothing, literal nothing.
Cavern into Kite Sail, Freebooter. We'll get a look at Victor's hand.
That could mean that Brent's hand is just like 4 Mantis Riders.
Yeah.
And that would be bad news.
So spells for choice are Thought Scour, Mana Leak, Electrolyze, and then we also have an Angler and 2 more lands. I think I would take the Electrolyze. He's gonna take the Thought Scour.
Hey, I got a Shauna, and a Fall of the Thran, and a Wizard's Retort.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
But you got both the Wizard spells, actually.
Oh, I got the Bolt too?
I think you did. Was that the red card?
No, the red card was
it was
Warcraft Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw that.
Which is cool too.
W. So we took Thought Scour there. I guess that means he definitely has a Thalia's Lieutenant, because otherwise the Freebooter is just going to die to Electrolyze.
Yeah.
He could also have a Meddling Mage to name Electrolyze, of course. Mana Leak not looking great here, as Brent does have the Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, Mana Leak, I hate Cavern of Souls. It will get banned, folks. Sell your copies now. It's going to get banned.
Got a second copy of Cavern of Souls. Wonder if that one's also naming human. Looks like it is. Here's a Noble Hierarch. And yeah, the Thalia's Lieutenant.
Well, I got a Hinterland Harbor too.
Nice.
Jeez. Oh, and I got a Jaya Ballard emblem. How about that?
Oh, so instead of the Thalia's Lieutenant, Brent decided to go with Meddling Mage, presumably naming Electrolyze. So
yeah,
Victor gained a life.
That seems good here, but if Victor just finds like a lightning bolt or something to break this chain, he bolts the meddling mage and then he electrolyzes.
So here's Sam
gets his thought scour back.
Off the draw. Gets to take a look at 2 more there. Seems like he's drawing quite a few lands here. Not where he wants to be. And the Thales Lieutenant is going to quickly turn the clock for Brent.
Ooh, I got a Chainer's Torment.
And a Weatherlight.
And a Weatherlight. Is Weatherlight worth some money?
A little bit. Maybe like 4 or 5.
I know some people were saying it was going to maybe make Mardu Vehicles a thing again.
Well, Mardu Vehicles is still a thing and just doesn't want that card.
Well, I don't know.
All lands for your fat pack. That actually wouldn't be bad. I mean, all the lands are worth about $5. Like, they're fine. They break even on packs.
I really would like to open a foil Chalet Voice of Plenty, though.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And I would like more.
$7 for Weatherlight.
I need more sagas. I want to have a one of every saga. The Mirari Conjecture is fucking sweet.
Yeah, I like
that card is so cool.
Okay, here's a second copy of Kite Sail Freebooter. We're going to opt in response, as that would be the most reasonable target. Let's see what Victor finds. It's going to be a Snapcaster. That's fine.
And this is why Humans is busted and will get banned, is because Victor had a great hand against a little creature deck. But as we can see, it doesn't matter how good your hand is against a little creature deck. Humans is not a little creature deck.
Takes the Electrolyze. I guess that's going to be more relevant than Mana Leak if he ever gets rid of the Meddling Mage. And here's Thales Lieutenant. So now the Orcs are much larger. This attack is going to be for 1, 2, 3. It'll be for 6. Pretty good attack here. Victor falls to 9, and if he does draw a bolt or a push, though, he can kind of break up the chain here with the Snapcaster. Looks like he just drew another card draw spell. It's going to be a Thought Scour. Bins Mana Leak and Tasigur. Why opt in response? So Opt was the only reasonable target there because he has Cavern of Souls, so the Mana Leak is useless as a useless card, and Brent has named Electrolyze with Meddling Mage, so that wouldn't be a take for the Kite Sail Freebooter. So here's Gurmag. That can hold on the ground, but Victor still is going to be dying in the air to these Kite Sails. I think he actually did draw a Bolt there. It's going to be really important. We'll have to see if he wants to...
Well, Brent on 2 lands. There's actually a small chance that with a Snapcaster off the top or something, Victor can stabilize here. But
yeah, 2 lands in hand, yeah.
Yeah. But looks pretty tough.
Nice, that's a good one.
Ooh, the Antiquities War. Is that worth money?
Not a whole lot, but it's a good card.
And at least the Cinderwind is pretty cool.
Alright, so here's Bolt. We're going to take out the Thought Scour Freebooter. Take 2 from the other Freebooter down to 7. And yeah, Brent's just going to have to pass. So Victor knows he's not against the Coco version, so he essentially can put Brent on having 2 lands here, because Brent could literally cast any other card in his deck.
Ooh, I got the Mending of Dominaria. I love that card.
Yeah, that's another cool saga. And a Damping Sphere.
Oh, Damping Sphere. Oh. Card's going to break Modern.
Man, he drew a Fatal Push there as well, so Victor has definitely clawed his way back into it. He can remove both of these things with the Snapcaster and the push. That can unlock Electrolyze to take out the Lieutenant. And Brent drew yet another land, so yeah, Victor definitely in a much more promising spot here.
Yeah, that is the risk of Meddling Mage Kite Sail Freebooter. It's like a house of cards.
Right.
It can fall apart fairly easily if your opponent can get through it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like the Spellqueller Ulamog's Nullifier deck that I built.
I built that.
No, I built that.
I actually played that deck in Standard.
I didn't play it in Standard, but as soon as Ulamog's Nullifier came out, I talked with Andrew.
Crafted it.
I talked, yeah.
Okay. I literally built that.
You literally built it. Well, I have all the cards to build it, maybe.
So here's Snapcaster Bolt, taking down that freebooter. That unlocks our Electrolyze. Next turn, we can Fatal Push Meddling Mage, and yeah, this is a really great
wow,
spot
yeah,
for Victor.
some bad top decks from Brent. If Brent just had like one
Mantis Rider.
Yeah, one Mantis Rider in the set here would have been game probably.
And the thing is, I mean, Victor, yeah, he drew all the, like, exactly.
Yeah.
He's still flooding out a little bit, but he had just enough.
Well, flooding out for Victor has kind of been fine. I mean,
Yeah.
Snap Electrolyze is a very mana-intensive play, but
Yeah.
a very good one in this matchup, so.
Yep. So here's push, down goes Meddling Mage.
And now we can Electrolyze.
Here's Electrolyze.
The question is, do we hit the Hierarch or the Lieutenant, or we just sit on
That's a
it?
good question. We could just sit on it.
Got Victor doing all this, by the way, while his mana leak is literal dead garbage.
Yeah.
I hate humans. Humans is the most cancerous deck. Not even since
Oh, there's a Snapcast.
Magic, but since Cancer.
Man, this is a great series of draws, and we're safe enough to get in there with the Angler at this point.
I don't know. Are we? We'll take 4 over the top from Mantis Rider here.
That's true. But it's not like Angler's blocking Mantis Rider.
Yeah, no, but
Rising Cannabis, one of the lands that Brentwood does want to draw, so.
yeah, that's fine.
See another card. It's going to be a
Dark Confidant. That's pretty bad here.
Yeah, that is not great here. I mean, he's going to cast it because it's all he can do, but Lorenz is laughing at him.
Say what?
Lorenz is laughing.
Yeah, I'm loving this this humans player. I love Brent. Brent's a great guy. He's wearing a great T-shirt right now, but I am just loving his humans deck getting slaughtered.
Oh, a very appropriate T-shirt there, Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's right.
Commemorate the Avengers release.
That's
actually,
right.
I got to give Brent some props for that. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually going to see that movie tonight.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on Tuesday.
But I literally hate the event. I hate most superhero films, so
right.
I'm sure it will be bad with terrible acting, terrible dialogue, and a vapid plot like usual.
And you'll probably love it.
No, I'll hate it, and I'll be mad at the people I'm with.
Okay.
I'll be mad that I spent money on seeing it. I'll just be mad because it's a crap film. All right, Snapcaster. I kind of like fetching for Electrolyze there better than Snap
We're
Push.
going to cast our flip card. What is our flip card?
Hescanta, I assume. Yeah. You never know. It could have been.
Could have been JVP.
It could have been Uncivilized Scholar.
Yeah. Could have been Delver of Secrets.
No.
Uncivilized Scholar. I am getting a foil one of those for my commander deck.
Card is pretty sweet.
So Brent drew a Phantasmal Image. So he can make an Angler to block, which is not terrible. Oh, interestingly, that's actually pretty funny, right? He didn't name Illusion, so he couldn't cast that with Cavern, but Victor didn't have the mana for the Mana League.
Oh, I'm so sad that my Cavern of Souls was an absolute god tier fix for all my creatures in my entire deck
sad.
And make them uncounterable. Oh, no.
So this Angler can hold down the fort tentatively. I mean, if it gets targeted by anything, it will be gone to the ether, as illusions tend to be. You know what card I'm sad isn't seeing play in Standard is Jace Cunning Castaway. It's just really weird and awkward.
Yeah, the card's just bad. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything. So we actually did find a JVP with our next flip card. So that's
we did?
interesting. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We got multiple flip cards in the deck. I was able to tell it was this one because I recognized the 5 Planeswalkers there being present. But I guess it could be Chandra Torch. No, it was not Chandra. Fire of Kaladesh. That's what the that one is. Here's a Meddling Mage.
Man, Brent, sucks to suck.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna meddle at this point.
Yeah, what do we Meddling Mage name?
I don't even know. I guess you can name something in the graveyard. So
Uncivilized Scholar, maybe?
Commenter so salty. Yeah, Mark is a very salty guy.
Salty? What am I being salty about?
He's very...
I'd have to be losing at something to be salty.
A lot of other people like stubborn about it.
I am stubborn, but that's not the same thing as salty.
It's rough out here.
I may be stubborn, but I am not salty. I resent that remark, as Foghorn Leghorn would say.
So you're salty about that remark?
Oh, yeah. Now I wasn't salty, but now that I've been called salty erroneously, now I'm salty. Sure.
Is there anything he likes? I have no idea. Well, he likes Magic, I guess.
I like
humans.
I like Magic the Gathering.
I don't think he likes humans as a deck or other humans in general.
I hate other human beings. Fuck them.
Well, we just transformed 2 different types of permanents in the same turn. How often do you think that happens? Very infrequently.
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine.
I played Huntmaster and Duskwatch Recruiter together before.
Well, that's the same permanent type. 2 different permanents.
Different permanent types.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not very
does
often.
like Naya cards.
I like Naya cards. I like Metalcore. Anybody a Metalcore fan?
Metalcore. All right. Some people might like that, I suppose. Flashing back Electrolyze with JVP, or I guess it's JTU on the other side. J Telepath Unbound.
Okay. All right.
All of this is just because he said superhero movie sucks, right?
Yes. Yes.
No, he also said humans is cancerous.
Humans is... I can't believe Victor won that, by the way. That was incredible. I mean, obviously, Brent had some terrible draws, but Victor played that very well, and also he defeated the House of Cards.
Yeah.
Usually, freebooter meddling mage is pretty good, but...
Somebody didn't like your language. Well, I guess it was your language. I didn't... maybe it was my language.
Can we chalk that loss up to, on Brent's part, naming Thought Scour?
Or taking
Thought Scour with the first? That can't be right, right?
No, I mean, it didn't make a difference. Because Brent knew he had the meddling mage, so...
Yeah, but... You left him with... I don't know. I'm not sure how that plays out in the long run, but... Taking the Thought Scour to me just...
Thought Scour was definitely correct. Because he knew he could stop Electrolyze, and the Mana Leak was not relevant because he had Cavern Souls. And those were his 3 options. I just moved to Evendale, was looking at game stores. Yeah, this is a great
This is...
great
Yeah,
store.
we're pretty near Evendale. This is probably the most popular game store in like a 50-mile radius.
Yeah. Yeah, the only other one being in
Great
Columbus
store.
probably is the next most.
Yeah, Comic Town Columbus is pretty big. A couple other stores in Columbus and Indianapolis, but this is definitely one of the more serious event venues for Magic.
Modern events are usually really large. We do standard events sometimes are like large. Usually the standard events are kind of small here though. We also have a ton of drafts. Like today, probably 50% of the store is drafting Dominaria. A lot of people here running drafts for that. Usually the case for release nights.
Ooh, casually dropping the F-bomb seems over the top. I apologize. I'm working on it.
You come for the F-bomb, stay for the poor coverage, LOL.
That's right.
Thanks.
What do these cards do? Chomp, chomp, chomp. So what are we doing for sideboard here?
Engineered explosives.
Engineered's fine.
I don't know if Victor has that, but that seems good.
I think you do play... I played against Bernie Wen on Grixis Pyro yesterday, and he actually played Anger out of the side, which I was surprised to see
in the
because
Pyro
it's
list? Yeah,
a Pyro list. But so yeah, I think Engineered is fine. Yeah, he brought in 2 Engineered and 1 Anger, so that could be similar to what Victor's doing. I don't think you play Flaying Tendrils. The reason Death Shadow plays Flaying Tendrils is because it's a black deck with mainly black spells,
right.
But this Pyro deck is really not.
So Victor pitched all the
mainly one color.
In his deck, he took all like a bunch of Logic Knots, all the Mana Leaks, and the JVPs. Or not the JVPs, the Mind Sculptor. I mean, Mind Sculptor definitely too slow. Counter is obviously bad against Cavern and Aether Vial.
I could see one Mind Sculptor being fine if you stabilize and drop it to try to take over, because you actually can lose. It seems kind of dumb and annoying. That's because humans is really dumb and annoying, but this deck
enforce that point,
right? But you can actually lose the top deck ward to this deck.
Yeah, I mean, Kessig Malcontents is...
Kessig Malcontents, Mantis Rider, these cards are brutal top decks.
I mean, Brent had some Dire Fleet Daredevils there.
Yeah.
They could hit your own bolt and kill you.
you can lose the top deck ward to cards like Zathrid Necromancer, Dark Confidant. Like this deck just does everything. It has a clock, it disrupts, it top decks pretty well. It's got just all the things, just a package. If this humans deck were on
I guess
Tinder,
definitely bringing in the Necromancers and the Dire Fleet Daredevil. So I think some
you definitely bring in. I don't know for sure. I mean, I guess you bring in the Dire Fleet Daredevil.
No, it's definitely good.
I'm not sure how good using your opponent's spells against them is in this matchup.
Probably
like
pretty good.
I don't know.
Bold push, Electrolyze. You can just cast the Serum Visions if you want to.
Yeah, I guess. It's like it feels like you're never gonna be able to cast a spell that kills their angler. And Victor's not playing Hand Disruption, so you won't be able to do that. But yeah, I guess Serum Visions is. But then you've got a 2-mana 2/1 that casts Serum Visions. Is that good? I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good in general, but is it what the human deck wants to be doing? I don't know. I kind of feel like I'd rather have a Thalia's Lieutenant every time.
Alright, he probably didn't take out Thalia's Lieutenant. Probably took out some Reflector Mages.
I don't think you take out Reflector Mage here. It's
definitely good against the Delve
yeah, it's good against the Delve threats. Bad against Pyro for sure. But did Victor even see Pyro?
Yeah, he saw one towards the end.
But did Brent ever see it?
Well, he put it into play and got an elemental off of it, so yes.
Oh, okay. You know, I was not paying attention to the last 30 seconds. Well, once I determined that Victor had the match. Ooh, we got the engineered explosives. Yeah. And Brent looks like he has like 4 lands in hand.
Brent does?
Yeah. Doesn't he have Unclaimed Territory, Cavern, Ancient Ziggurat, and a Horizon Canopy?
Is he kept it though?
I could be wrong.
I think he's thinking about it.
Looks
yeah, he kept it.
Looks like at least it's at least 3 lands in Brent's hand. Might be 4
though. Unusual for the. I mean, I guess when the human deck doesn't have a 1-drop either game, that's kind of indicative of who's winning right away.
Well, Brent had an incredible hand game 1. It just didn't develop well throughout the first 5 turns. He just kind of drew into garbage. But yeah, it's not like you need a 1-drop to win this matchup. I mean, clearly, Freebooter, Meddling Mage is good.
Brent actually has Izzet Static Caster in hand. Definitely worried about Pyromancer. Here's Serum Visions.
Yeah, Static Caster also killing Snapcaster is pretty sweet.
Right, yeah, you can take out multiples of those. And it takes out this Vendilion Click.
Vendilion Click, I'm not sure why we left that just to get over the top on a stalled board.
It also blocks Mantis Rider potentially.
Yeah, it does block Mantis Rider, just not one with Exalted. I don't know, it seems fine, but not great.
Brent drew another land. Here's Freebooter. Yeah,
I assume we're taking the Fatal Push.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is no matter what you take.
I think you definitely don't take the Electrolyze when your opponent is on 1 land Ghost Quarter.
Yeah.
I can see you taking the Dismember, but I think you just take the push. Yeah.
Yeah, this forces
Good call,
him to
Brent.
expend some life if he wants to remove
That's a
it.
foil Fatal Push, by the way.
Pack foil Fatal Push, yeah. Those are expensive.
Yeah, not that gross promo one. I actually like that art better.
Yeah, the promo art is way better.
Yeah. I hate the art on Aether Vault Fatal Push, but
it's weird. It's a weird one.
A pack foil is definitely enviable. Either way.
So, not sure if Victor is thinking about... Is he thinking about just firing off this Ghost Quarter? I mean, sometimes the Humans deck plays no basics, but... I mean, we saw a basic planes from Brent last season.
Yeah.
So we're just going to play the...
It's possible the basic planes in his hand, but that's not good for you either.
Yeah.
I guess we can dismember this. We can dismember and then get the push back and push this turn.
If we want
That's
to, yeah.
not bad.
Brent drew a dismember of his own.
Yeah, yeah, but if Brent's just Meddling Mage is naming dismember, we're fucked.
Well, you can actually respond to Meddling Mage being cast. And then he just names Fatal.
Well, but if he plays the Meddling Mage, do you? Oh yeah, I guess you respond no matter what. All right, I'm bad.
Having some struggles over here tonight. Maybe Brent will just flash in his Ecstatic Caster.
That could be
to get
fine.
ready for the Snapcaster.
Sure.
You never know.
You could name Kitesail Freebooter and take it to 1 toughness.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
1 slip I'm good with, 2 I'm out. Later, y'all. Like, you're losing viewers, man.
I'm losing viewers. I'm a bad Magic player. What can I say?
So I'm not really sure why Brent didn't play a Cavern of Souls here. I mean, he wants to protect it from Ghost Quarter, but when is he ever going to... Like, he's not going to be able to remove the Ghost Quarter. So, yeah, Victor is going to dismember the thing in response.
I don't see how that's really a slip-up on my part. That's the line I said very first. I just started second-guessing myself.
No, you didn't recognize that spells could be cast in response to Meddling Mage.
No, I did. The first thing I said was he could dismember the Kitesail Freebooter in response to whatever Brent plays and then push it. Get the push back and then push whatever's played.
Alright, now we got our Cavern in play. Can play Dark Confidant. So I'm guessing this Meddling Mage now has named Fatal Push. Since, I mean, I guess you could have named any of those cards, really.
Yeah, I think naming the electrolyzer would be fine, but also the engineered explosive. But yeah, push is the easiest way to not have the meddling mage itself die. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's part of the downfall of meddling mage against decks with like this much varied removal. I mean.
Yeah, unless it's comboing with Kitesail Freebooter, it's like probably your worst. Actually, it is your worst standalone card. I mean, by far.
It's just a 2/2.
With the exception of maybe redundant copies of Aether Vial.
Yeah. Getting the basic.
Basic Mountain.
Wants to preserve his life total.
I wonder if that comes back to bite him.
Yeah.
Like, you got to assume he has like Liliana the Last Hope or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Good.
It just seems a little greedy, but maybe there's a reason he's doing it.
So here's Electrolyze. Gonna take out Meddling Mage.
Do we know what Victor's unknown card is?
No, it's unknown.
Damn, I'm just getting savage today. I'm gonna walk out of here.
Okay, it's a Bolt and a Tasigur. Now we know. True Black League Cliffs. Unfortunately, that one's gonna come in tapped. So Brent just didn't play anything. He could have played Bob.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Not to. Is he trying to represent Collected Company here? I'm not sure.
I think he's just planning to flash in. Is it Staticaster no matter what?
I guess. There are known unknowns and unknown unknowns. What is right is right. Well, you guys are getting really philosophical there in the chat.
I don't know if I'd call that philosophical. Troll is maybe the better word.
Okay. You know, philosophers were just trolls of the ancient times.
Well, Socrates definitely was.
Taking down Tasigur here with the...
Do you know who Aristophanes is? Aristophanes. He wrote The Clouds.
Yeah.
He wrote this whole play which basically satirizes Socrates' existence as a troll.
Oh, Mantis Rider is a pretty good draw.
Yeah, I feel like Mantis Rider is kind of always a good draw, you know?
Unfortunately for Brent, he does not know about this bolt that will likely be inbound.
If we cast Thalia first, we cannot get bolted.
Yeah, that's true.
Right away.
We don't have Thalia.
That would be good.
We have Staticaster, Dark Confidant, and Mantis Rider. Socrates, the OG troll. Yep.
That's right. Except for you didn't have to kill him with fire or acid. You just kill him with Hemlock.
Oh, Hemlock, yeah.
Was it or Nightshade?
No, it's
maybe.
Hemlock.
Hemlock, yeah.
Nightshade is another poison, but I know that from my adventures in Skyrim, collecting some Nightshade.
Sure. Yeah. Have you seen the movie Zootopia?
The movie Zootopia?
Yeah.
No, I have not seen the movie
I think they have Nightshade in that movie. They have like those blueberries that resemble Nightshade, I think.
We didn't play Mantis Rider.
Huh.
And instead our Bob got bolted.
What are we... I guess I don't fully understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we just holding up Canopy to sack... Well, I guess he's still holding up Staticaster, which is fine. You can also sack Canopy end of turn, and that's fine too, I guess.
Yeah.
But getting into guaranteed 3 damage there...
Well, it was not guaranteed. It would have got bolted, but...
End of turn, it got bolted.
No, he would have just bolted the Mantis Rider before damage.
No, I mean... Because, well, he bolted the Confidant, but he bolted the Confidant end of turn.
Yeah. So here's draw.
What if we click... I think we click ourselves here. Are we clicking ourselves?
No, I think he's clicking Brent. He did this.
Yeah, I guess Victor likes all 3 of his cards. So Engineered Explosives actually doesn't seem...
Yeah, at this point in the
great.
game,
he might click himself and get rid of the explosives. The real play here is to say click and then wait for Brent to show you his hand and then say target me and then get rid of your engineered explosives.
A lot of confusion that has happened recently on like the pro or the GP.
Say what?
A lot of confusion with that has happened recently on like GP coverage and such.
Well, people don't know how to play around click anymore since Twin got banned.
Yeah. All right, so Static.
Yeah, I'd take the Mantis Rider.
And I don't think you take anything here.
What, since you have Snap Bolt as an option?
I mean, I guess if anything, you'd probably take Meddling Mage so it can't name Snapcaster. But
yeah, but then you just push. I don't know. I feel like taking Mantis Rider. Brent has very few draws that are better than Mantis Rider here. One of them would be Zathrid Necromancer. One of them would be, I guess, Direfleet Daredevil. But okay.
Oh, you drew Thalia. That's not bad.
Yeah, I kind of like
but
I kind of like Vendilion Click on my own explosives here. A little bit better, but I don't know.
I go and take out the click. Imagine we will see Thalia. Nope, not gonna fatal push Thalia there. Interesting. I guess I mean, he does need an answer for the Mantis Rider. So interestingly, Victor could actually cast Explosives X4 here, if he so desired. Yeah, it's gonna cost one more. We actually do have to inform Victor that that'll cost one more. It is quite relevant. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Or is
how would he cast an X4? You have to make that many colors.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it costs one more. He can pick. Am I misinformed about this? I knew there was something about this. Okay. So he can cast that X3 through Thalia. How is this happening? Am I dumb? Can someone in chat explain to me how this is?
Yeah, so Victor's cast it for 2, but then he's used the 3rd mana to cast it as Watery Grave.
Sunburst. Yeah,
so all three colors and lands are being used to cast it.
Okay. That's interesting. I've seen this interaction like maybe once before, but I didn't really remember. All right, so this does insulate him from Mantis Rider.
Yesterday I got to Lightning Helix and/or Bolt 2 Lilianas coming off of Bloodbraid. It was pretty dope.
So here's Champion of the Parish. And we're in with Thalia. Not really sure why Victor doesn't want to fatal push this Thalia.
I wonder if he values killing the Staticaster more highly, but you have the Snapcaster, so what does it matter? I don't know. But I guess you want to push the Staticaster so that Snapcaster doesn't die. So maybe he's waiting to trigger a Revolt to kill the Snapcaster, or to kill the Staticaster. But paying 2 mana for...
So now... Really?
I think he just wanted the information of drawing your card.
Yeah.
That's what's important there.
So now he gets the Serum Visions for 1. He finds a Bolt.
That's pretty good.
And then also sees Kolagon's Command and an Opt.
So I guess, I mean, given that you have your explosives on 3, you could just go ahead and bolt a Champion. I don't think you're worried about the Champion at all, ever. I mean...
The Champion of the Parish?
Yeah, the Champion's not going to get...
Yeah, I mean, you could
big for a long time. It's not going to get out of bolt range basically forever, and Victor will be well in control of that. So I think you just pass your turn back here.
Kept both the command and the opt. And got our land for turn. Pass.
What is that card?
Is that Brent just true?
Yeah.
I don't know. It
looked kind of like another cavern, but...
Yeah, maybe. Looks like we'll see it here. He's casting a 3-drop. It is that. I don't know what that is.
That is a promo Sin Collector.
Ah, okay.
Not sure why anyone would play that promo. The regular Sin Collector has such sweet art. So not sure what we're doing here with that promo. But
so we're going to bolt something in response to... Well, this is actually tough.
Pretty sure we're bolting the Champion because we have explosives on 3.
Yeah, but the problem is... He needs to save the explosives for Mantis Rider if he uses his bolt. So we can't get rid of the Sin Collector yet. I mean,
why do we need to save the explosives for Mantis Rider if we have Snapcaster in hand?
True.
I'm pretty sure Victor just pops it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Snapcaster, yeah.
Is that a Kolagon's Command?
Yeah, he topped that with the...
All right, I'm calling this one. Game's over.
Yeah, this one's over.
Horizon Canopy off the top.
I mean, Brent can draw some cards. Fine.
Dark Confidant. So we can't cast both of those. I assume we jam the Mantis Rider. Yeah.
Snapcaster, Bolt. And... We're going to end step. K-Command, bring back Tastiger, make Brent discard his Dark Confidant. And yeah, this one pretty much put away. Another opt there.
Some strange hands from Brent. No 1-drop in either game is kind of strange. I'm not sure that's what specifically lost in the game. I mean, in game 1, he just lost to some pretty lame top decks. Game 2, I don't know. His hand didn't seem like it really developed, but Victor also has been drawing all the things at the right times, it seems. Definitely. But Victor's also played it very well. Brent has made a couple of strange plays with just the timing of his spells. Yeah. Like, I understand wanting to hold up to flash the Staticaster, but it's not really, I don't know. It's not really getting you anywhere. I wonder if we see Victor just start activating Tasker.
I'm not sure what his last card is. Looks like Brent drew a Dismember.
All right. Dismember's actually...
That's pretty good.
That's fine, yeah.
He does it.
You can still possibly win a top deck war here if you're Brent. Yeah. You just got to draw hot.
He needs to hit... Oh, wow. Never mind. Victor's hand is Snapcaster and Bolt.
Okay, well, yeah. It's hard to draw hotter than that.
Yeah. We got the draw
Mantis
step.
Rider, though.
The draw step, Snapcaster, K command. That is always a brutal line. Flash in Mantis Rider? Unfortunately not.
Oh.
Bring back Tasker yet again. Not really sure. Yeah, I mean, that's...
Yeah, Brent's had enough. Yeah. Yeah, very good top decks in the mid to late game from Victor there. Some good top decks from Brent, but still...
It just wasn't enough.
Yeah, Snapcaster, too good.
Definitely. Snapcaster is a human, but unfortunately that one's not really relevant.
Yeah, unfortunately,
in the humans
unfortunately not great in the humans deck. Well, anyway, folks, that was exciting. I don't think... I mean, I think that Victor's brand of Grixis here...
Man, guys, just look at how cancerous humans is. Nobody can beat it. It's the best deck.
It is the best deck in the format by a huge margin.
About a huge
by a huge margin. I
mentioned Hollow One's a pretty good meta.
Like, it's 8% of the meta, and the next closest deck is 4 to 5%.
It's fairly close.
It is twice as popular. It's the twice most winningest deck of all the winning decks. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not like...
That does not usually happen.
20% of the format.
Yeah, but in formats where a deck is 20%, and the next deck is 15%. That's not that bad.
What open here in your
a bunch of junk,
a bunch of garbage. Hey, you got an opt. Modern staple. I don't think we have enough time for another.
No, I don't think so either. I was gonna say so. Victor's Grixis Shadow list is actually pretty bad against humans because Reflector Mage is so powerful, but this Grixis deck seems a lot more well suited to beat the humans deck. For one, you're doing less damage to yourself. And for two, you can develop the mana more quickly to make plays like Engineered Explosives or Snapcaster Colligans. And three, your threats are diverse enough that you don't get blown out by Reflector Mage so bad.
Cut that. Says that the format is quite healthy and he loves it. Yeah,
what do they say?
Healthy. He said that the format is quite healthy and he loves it.
Oh, I think so too. I think the format's very healthy right now, with the slight exception of humans being clearly the best deck.
Humans is like a malignant tube.
And the
slowly getting larger and larger.
The worst part is that humans is not. There's no foreseeable way to make it a worse deck. It's not ever going to get any worse as things stand right now.
Right.
It just gets better and better and better as there are more humans printed. It gets more options. And what are they going to do? Like print some ubiquitous, powerful sweeper that shits on it?
The Unhallowed.
Chaos the Unhallowed. That's right.
That's the answer everyone's looking for.
Yeah, except for you can Reflector Mage that guy. So
also costs like 6 or something.
Yeah, but it has Intimidate.
That's true. It does have Intimidate.
It's intimidating for sure.
All right, well that will do it for round 2. We will be back in about 11 minutes, as you see on the clock, for round 3. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks.